Hi guys, happy afternoon and happy Monday. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's Monday already. Yesterday I was so dead tired. Like there was so much going on. We had like social stimulus overload to the point where we crashed. So if you saw the meal prepping video yesterday, that was one of the laziest meal preps I've ever done. And it was still an hour. We still got 12 meals made. We did make pizza last night, so I hopped on another live to share that. But yeah, and this topic of our to-do list came up. So David and I have a lot going on. We have a lot going on this year. My business is growing. There's still a couple private coaching spots open. If you haven't gotten into that, schedule time with me. So business is coming up. My book is out, Becoming a Meal Prep Master. My 3-step tips to becoming a meal prep master and starting that journey is available on Amazon on ebook. So if you haven't gotten that yet, definitely get that. I'm speaking at the Women's Expo in April, so I'm starting to get that all planned out. I'm going to have my booth. I'm going to have free copies of Becoming a Meal Prep Master. Free copies will be available, as well as some coaching from me if you have specific questions. That is coming up. We are getting married the first week of May, which is so exciting. Of course it's exciting. We actually had our food tasting yesterday, and it's kind of funny because when you think of food tasting for your wedding, you're like, oh, there's going to be a couple different appetizers, like main dishes. You get to choose different things. No. We're having a brunch wedding. So they brought out like all this food for brunch, and I was so happy. I was so happy with all this breakfast food. Like it was eggs and potatoes and bacon and sausage and waffles and just amazingness. So if you're looking for a good wedding venue, the Superstition Manor out in East Mesa is incredible. The wedding planners are great. The food is amazing. They have been so wonderful through the entire planning process. I have not been stressed at all with the wedding planning, but it's a lot going on. So then David graduates with his master's degree. Super exciting. 4 weeks after that, so mid-June, we go to Olympic trials. David is actually competing in Olympic trials, so we're so excited for that. We're going to be gone about 2 weeks, which is crazy. We'll see what happens with that. And then the rest of the year is just kind of going from there. So with all of this going on, we really talked about our to-do list. And I got caught up, David and I got caught up yesterday in what else can we get off our to-do list today. And one of the things he brought up was going and getting his groom's clothes. And if you're an athlete, you know pants shopping is the absolute worst thing you can do with your time. So not only were we dead tired, but I was not going to go pants shopping for an athlete. Not happening. So I really stopped to think, and I'm like, hey, our to-do list needs a pause. And he kind of pushed me a little bit because he's like, but we can get one more thing done today. Like we can get one more thing off. And I said, yeah, the thing is, it'll be replaced by something else. Because right now, we're in a grind phase of our life. Like we are pushing, me growing the business, him finishing school, he'll be starting a big job and training for the Olympics, and everything is going on that I said, babe, it's okay for us to press pause on our to-do list. It is okay for us not to push through and grind ourselves ragged until we have nothing left to give to our to-do list. And we're going to be forced to take time off because we're going to get sick and we're not going to feel good. And none of this stuff is going to be fun. So if you feel this way, if you feel like your to-do list is always growing, it's always growing, things are always being added to it, it is okay to press pause on that to-do list. And moms, I am looking at you. I am speaking to you in the heart. There is always something that needs to be done. Always laundry that needs to be done. Always cooking. Always dishes. Always your work. If you're a working mom, there's always daycare, pickup, drop off, whatever the kids need, which is everything from you, right? They need everything from you, and you give them everything. So it is okay to press pause on that to-do list. To say, okay, this is not getting done today because the priority is me. Because I need to go do something for me. Whether that is just going and enjoying a nice shower or a nice bubble bath, having date night with your spouse, if that's a huge thing that maybe hasn't been done, that's been pushed off because other things keep being put on the to-do list, press pause and say, let's go do something that charges our battery. Because if you've listened to the Guilt-Free Healthy Living podcast lately, it's actually coming up. A fantastic episode is coming up that talks about I never pour from my cup. And you'll hear this from Janine Worth, that is an incredible woman. She says, I never pour from my cup. Nothing inside of my cup is for anyone else. Anything that overflows from my cup goes to other people. And I think that is truly incredible. Everything that's in the cup stays in the cup. But it has to be full for it to overflow so that we can give things to other people. So if you're overwhelmed by your to-do list, if things keep getting added onto it and you're trying to get one more thing crossed off, pause. Pause yourself, pause the house, pause anything that's going on, and do what you need to do for yourself. Because again, nothing on that to-do list is going to get done. And it's not going to get done the way that you want and the way that you feel good about if you haven't taken care of yourself. I'm going to pause. I'm going to take a drink. I am so glad to be hopped on. We are on day 5. Day 5 of our 30 days of live, which is super exciting. I actually just got an interview approval to be on an incredible, it's called Idea Mesh, and it's all about entrepreneurs. So Casey Fitness will be on that. I'll be answering questions about health and fitness on there, as well as kind of telling you guys about my book, about the speaking engagements that I'm doing soon, the one in April specifically at the Women's Expo in Phoenix. I'm super excited. Like I said, I will be giving out free copies of my book, which is super exciting. Becoming a Meal Prep Master is available on ebook on Amazon. Just type in Becoming a Meal Prep Master or Casey Lee. It will come up, I promise. And that is that. So if today is your press pause day, let me know. This video will be on the Guilt-Free Healthy Living Facebook group. If you're not a part of that, hop into that. This video will be on there. If you are pressing pause today or you need to press pause on something, drop a comment on what you are pausing on and how you are doing it. So if you're just pressing pause and you're going to go take a 30-minute nap, girl, I want to know, so that we can support you in that. If you are pressing pause to have a good cup of coffee and feel good about that cup of coffee, have it, share it, comment, let's hear it. I will be going live on Instagram probably in about an hour to talk about kind of the same stuff, to-do lists, gym, all of that stuff. And I will talk to you guys real soon. Bye.